apologize for that. If you can see, I had the motion to get my place in line. I wasn't focused on the order of speaking, but I'm grateful for this opportunity to come together today with people from across the country who represent the family of America. And for so many families here, we're especially grateful that they took the time to be here, to provide their own personal witness, and also to demonstrate what can only be described as uncommon courage, and to keep going after a tragedy, to lend their voice, to lend their strength, and to lend us the kind of inspiration that they have provided to us in this battle. I'm not going to talk about my legislation. I think people know what it's about, and I'm grateful to be joined by Senator Franken on this work, and members of the House who are working on this as well. Our legislation is pretty simple. 3 things: codes of conduct, keeping records, and having training. That's simple. We should not have to legislate it. This should already be in place. Every school district in America should do those 3 things. They should have a code of conduct, they should train people, they should enforce the law, and they should keep records and keep data. But if they're not going to do it, we're going to get this bill passed. And I have a more important obligation and responsibility today than just to go through the legislation. I won't do that. I'm going to introduce a Pennsylvanian who has already stood up on this issue in his own way. Joey Kemmerling is a student from Bucks County, Pennsylvania, just outside of, for those who don't know the geography of our state, just outside of Philadelphia, one of our great suburban counties. He founded a group called the Equality Project to combat bullying in the education system. He's currently GLSEN, I guess is the best pronunciation, GLSEN student ambassador, and is co-founder of the Gay Straight Alliance of Council Rock High School North, which is a big high school in Bucks County. Joey has dealt with a lot of bullying, and one instance that resonates with him was when a student brought a knife onto school grounds and threatened his life, and the school did not effectively respond to this incident. I can't think of a better way to demonstrate what a lot of folks in Pennsylvania are feeling at this time about these issues than to introduce someone who is already using his strength of character, using his leadership skills, and lending us his courage to take on this battle. So Joey, I'd ask you to come forward and tell your story. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Joey, and I'm from Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
Hey Joey, can you pull that mic down in front of your face, please?
First off, I'd like to thank Representative Sanchez and Senator Casey, along with Representative Polis and Senator Franken, for leading the fight to save schools in Congress. I came out in 8th grade, and ever since then, I have been bullied every day. There's not been a day that has gone by where I have not heard the word faggot, or queer, or fairy. We're told that I was not human. And it wore on me after a student brought a knife on the school premises, and I asked the school to respond, and they did not search him. And he came up to me, and he looked me in the eyes, and he had a look of hatred. And I didn't know who he was, but I knew that he hated me. And he said, "Your life is in my hands." And then he walked away. And after that, I went into a really deep depression. And I thought I didn't deserve to live. I was gay, so did my life really matter? I didn't think so. And so I almost attempted suicide. And somehow I overcame that and decided to start working to change schools. And I was so thankful to be listen and work with them to fight injustices all around the United States. And I really just hope that you'll join me in that fight, because the real change is going to come from society, and the change is going to come from the people stepping up and saying, I don't want to see another kid ever go through what I went through and what the students went through that committed suicide. And it's not an isolated incident.